touch my feet. I got that from Family Guy. That was hilarious. Oh my god. Oh my god, I've been watching that every day. Okay, anyway. um Yo, daily dose. I'm your daily dose. Well, technically I am your daily dose. I'm your host, Daily Dose. So I wanted to talk about persisting through your beliefs. Okay. Well, at least what I do to persist through my beliefs. First, what I do to persist, even when I, see my circumstances, I don't ignore my circumstances. In fact, I accept them when I see that I am the person that created it because of my perception and how I was viewing the world and how I was viewing myself, and actually taking into accountability that everything is actually happening through me and it's not happening to me, right? So when I started to actually over these past few weeks, I have actually been changing my perception of how I view myself and how I view my reality. So when you're persisting through your new beliefs, it's not just only affirming, okay? You're not just affirming away like the bad, or yeah, low battery. You're not just for affirming and like, but you're more so redirecting yourself, and you're focusing on things that are going to keep you at keep you content. You know what I'm saying? That's going to keep you in alignment with what you desire, with what you are manifesting. And those things that are going to keep you in alignment will be what I do, prayer. Okay? I pray every morning. I pray every day. I talk to God all day, all the time. It's just something I do. Meditation, journaling, scripting, affirmations is one. Okay. And also inner conversations. The list goes on and on. Okay. So when you are persisting, you're taking, not taking the time, but you are telling yourself, regardless of what is going on, even when you don't feel like anything is working, even when you might feel like, because you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, we never know what's being orchestrated. Let's just be real. That's not for us to know. Neville's talked about how and when and where, it's not for us to know, right? So even when it feels like everything is still and nothing is moving, that's when you know that creation is, how they would say, finished, right? I say that creation is actually creating. Things are creating, things are manifesting, things are happening, things are changing. And to you, it might seem like, dang, I've been persisting in this belief, or I've been, manifesting for this certain amount of time. And that's the thing where you're focusing on time is irrelevant when it comes to manifestation. Time should be irrelevant, period. Time is not important. That was a man-made thing. Okay. But it should not be. It hasn't came, whether it's been weeks, whether it's been months, even if it's been years. And I'm not trying to say that your manifestation will take that long, but when you actually just tell yourself, and you, even through the difficult times, through the difficulties that you're facing, even regardless. And I know some people are going to be like, okay, what if I'm anxious? Okay, if you're anxious, admit that you're anxious. Tell yourself, you have to be honest. Ask yourself, are you ready for your manifestation? If you were to receive that job opportunity, if you were to receive the person that you desire, if you were to receive that call saying, hey, you got the house, you got approved, whatever, that car, are you ready for it? And if you're not ready, it's totally fine. You don't have to rush yourself. See, I think a lot of people have this misconception of where they believe that when you're manifesting, you have to be perfect. You're not. No one is perfect. Your imperfections is what makes you beautiful. Your imperfections is what makes you who you are. So even if you can receive your manifestation even while you're still working through your beliefs. Anything is possible. Manifestation is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a fully, you're not a robot. You're not a robot. You're a human. No disrespect, because we already, yeah. But yeah, like, you have feelings, you know what I'm saying? You have emotions. You're going to go through states. You're going to change. You're going to have ups and you're going to have downs, and that's totally fine. Okay? So understanding is that you persist. You say, you know what, even though I'm going through this, even though things may seem as if though they're not working, I'm going to still choose to believe. And when you find yourself being anxious, take a deep breath. Breathing, do breathing exercises. I do breathing exercises. You know what I'm saying? Don't just affirm, but also affirmations are great too, but it's also making a choice. It's making a choice and actually being decisive and sticking with that choice. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to stick with it, or are you just going to, you can't have one foot in and the other foot out. You can't do that. You have to make the choice and say, regardless of regardless of what people might say, what man might says, it's not about what man says. It's about what you say. It's about what God says. It's about what the universe says. And you are the universe, and we are gods of our reality. I like to look at being in control of our emotions, our feelings, our perception, like our thoughts and the way we see things. We're in control of that. So don't stress yourself out over things that you cannot control. Don't try to, tell yourself, you know what? Sometimes you got to just stop caring. Not even stop caring, but stop giving attention to the things that don't really matter, that you're giving so much power to. You can't constantly, a lot of people don't persist in their beliefs because either they feel that it's either taking too long, or because they have this fear that, you know what, it's not going to happen. Maybe this isn't real. Manifestation is a lie. A lot of people don't persist because they don't have that faith. They don't decide, they don't make the choice. They're just like one foot in and one foot out. But you have to be all in. If you're going to be all in, then be all in. Make the choice, make the decision, and know and be aware. It's just like when you're going through life. Life is going to have obstacles. Life is going to have trials. There are going to be things that you're going to have to surpass. You don't just give up when the going gets tough. No, you don't do that. You tell yourself, regardless of what may be happening in front of me, that doesn't mean that I'm not deserving of the things that I want. And that doesn't mean that I'm less than. That doesn't mean that I'm not enough. And it doesn't mean that it's not working out for me. Because when you have faith in God, when you have faith in the universe and just the divine, you start to see things in such a different way. When you stop giving so much attention to things that no longer matter, that's when you truly become untouchable. You truly become untouchable. You are not that same person that you once were. So persist, and persist with faith. Persist with taking time out to really meditate. Meditation is I feel that meditation is very important, and you don't have to do it, but I do it to help me. Whatever helps you to persist and stay in alignment with what you believe, do it. All right. Bye.